Hello, hello, hello. This is again your host for the NAMDINS Infotainment YouTube channel, and I'm the founding president for NAMDINS Investments CC. I have video number 5 for the training, for training purposes, for those who are taking part in the NAMDINS project, where you'll be working as self-employed for the next 7 months from today, the 2nd of October 2023 until the 31st of April 2024. Okay, so this is the 5th video, and I'm trying to also keep it short. Okay, so this particular one involves some figures, so I just want to show you how to hit your target in 7 months and make your 100,000 Namibia dollars. Okay, 50,000 is the minimum that I want to pay out for people who will register 1,000 people. But if you register 2,000 people, then you will walk away with a cool 100,000 Namibia dollars tax-free. You see, if that money was in a job at what is the place? If it was at the census. Okay, well, the census will not even reach 50,000 actually for ordinary people, right? Even for managers, for supervisors, I don't think they'll reach 50,000 people. But if it were for the census, people, the government will have taken their cut from there, right? But now in this case, my company, NAMDINS Investment CC, will be able to pay all the taxes. For you, you just get your full bonus as it is, okay? So you don't worry about the tax or anything like that, because you are self-employed in the first place, and the tax will be paid by my company, okay? So, for you to walk away with 100,000, a cool 100,000 Namibia dollars, you will need to register 2,000 people, right? So I'm just going to show you how to hit that target of 2,000 people. Okay, where do I start? Let me just quickly get a chalk. I don't know if this color is good, but let me just use the white chalk first, okay? Okay, so let me just use maybe the middle of the board, right? Because this is not going to be long. Okay, so 2,000 people. Well, 2,000 people in 7 months. I'm saying in 7 months because maybe some people might think that 2,000 people in 2 months or 3 months or 4 months or whatever is maybe too much. Okay, but if you feel like you can do it in the whole 7 months that you are going to be involved, or in 6 months or whatever, then you are good to go. Okay, so we are talking of what? 2,000 people, right? 2,000 people will give you 100,000 Namibia dollars, okay? So that's the target that we want you to get, okay? So now with that, how do you divide it? So you just take 2,000 people, okay? Right from here. You just start with 2,000 people, and then you divide these 2,000 in by 7 months. So that will give you what? It will give you 286 people per month. People per month. PPM, ne? Sorry, people per month. Yeah. So you need to register at least 286 people per month. Now today, I spoke to a guy from Oshikoto region, from the Oshikoto group, who said that he already had his 17 people. 17 people today, just one day. So if you were to do 17 people times, let's say, 20 days, you are going to be very, very far. Like every day you are getting about 17 people. So you will actually be very far. You'll be able to hit that target of 2,000 people that you need to register, okay? So that's what you need to do. Now, if this is still too much, I want you to just divide that 286 people per month, PPM, right? People per month. You divide it by the number of weeks in a month, right? And we have what? 4 weeks. Divided by 4 weeks. Giving you what? How much will that give you? That will give you 72 people per week. 72 people per week. Okay? So, you see, the number is becoming less. So each week, you just need about 72 people. Now, the guy who has 17 people, if you multiply 17 times the number of days in a week, which is 7 days, or maybe 6 days if you want to rest for 1 day, right? You will still be able to get 77 people. Over 77 people actually per week, if you do it like that. Okay, so that is how you work it out. Now, if 72 people per week is small for you, you know what you need to do? Then let's work it out per. So 72 people per week, right? If we were to write 72 people per week, yeah, we divide it by what? By the number of days in a week, right? The number of days in a week is 7, okay? So if you divide it by 7, you will be getting just about 10, oh sorry, not 10, but 11 people per day, right? Just clean this off. So it will give you 11 people per day. Okay? So 11 people per day. Can you not deal with 11 people per day if somebody from Oshikoto was already able to get 17 people in 1 day? And remember, this guy was not even trained, like I didn't show him this, I didn't show him anything like that. Okay? So you work it out like that so that it's manageable, so that you know each day you don't go to sleep until you have gotten your 11 people to sign up. Okay? So that is the quickest way to do how to hit your target. Let me just write it here. How to hit your target. Okay? You can tell I used to be a teacher, right? From the way I'm writing on the board. Yeah, I'm just writing it larger so that you can see it very, very well. Okay? So that is how to hit your target. So to repeat, to recap, you need 2,000 people to give you $100,000 Namibian. If it's just 1,000, if you just want the 50,000, you don't need the $100,000 Namibian, but you just need the 50,000 Namibian. You can still do. You just divide the 1,000 by 7, you get the number. You divide that number by the number of months, you get the number of weeks, you get the number of people. And like that. But I want you to start with a higher target of 100,000, so that at least you are able, even if you don't hit the 100,000 target, at least you will be falling somewhere above 50,000, maybe 80,000, maybe 70,000, which is enough for a nice second-hand car. I also drove a second-hand car when I was still starting out in business. I had to drive a second-hand car. I mean, several second-hand cars, actually. Yeah. And yeah, so it's something that you can do. So 2,000 people will give you 100,000. $100 in your pocket, tax-free, okay? From NAMDINS Investment CC, they will pay you that money, okay? And then you just take 2,000, divide it by the number of months for this project, for 7 months, right? It gives you 286 people per month. So it's people per month, right? So that means that every month you need to do you need to register 286 people for you to get that money, all right? If you now take 286 people per month, you divide it by the number of weeks, that's 4 weeks. So this amount divided by 4 will give you 72 people per week. Because we have 4 weeks in a month, right? 72 people per week. So if this number is you still feel like it's too much, then come and work it out for a day so that it will tell you how many days. Now you take 72 people per week, divided by 7 days a week, then it gives you 11 people per day. 11 people per day. 11 people per day. So if you can get your 11 people per day, you set a target and you are committed to it. You see, the thing with a lot of people is that they are never committed. Or they commit at the beginning and then they start slacking and they start feeling negative, then they start like looking at people who are saying no to them or to the business or whatever, and it just kills the whole mood, okay? So if you are committed, you make a commitment and you commit to your commitment. And you say, I'm going to get this 100,000. If there is one person in Namibia, out of the 10,000 people that we are going to be getting to register people, to go out there to register people for this project, if there will be one person to get that 100,000, it will be me. Say that to yourself, and say it every day, and confess it every day, and work like crazy. Because the chance of this magnitude will not come easy. You might never see another project like this again that can offer you this much money. Okay? So because of that, you look at the things that matter to you. You have children, maybe you need to support your children. Maybe you are one of these fathers who don't support their own children. You know, and you just need to change that because you don't have a means of income, you don't have money. Make that your means of income because with the $100,000 you can get, if you were to deal with me, I might even be able, because in December for the holiday I'll be flying to either the UK or both the UK and Japan, right? I want to take my family for a short holiday, and then I will be exploring business opportunities in both the UK and Japan. Maybe I will go for 5 days in Japan, another 5 days in the UK. Okay, but anyway, by that time you guys will be pros. You will not need me to be here all the time, but we'll be together because my phone will still be roaming in those countries and all that. So it's not a big issue. We'll still be together in terms of communication and all that, okay, even though it's a holiday, okay? But I'm just saying, like, maybe we might even be able to get that money before December and then we fly together, you know, who knows? We can fly together to Japan for a few days and, you know, and explore some business opportunities. And I'm sure you'll be able to get things that you can do. I tell you, those countries like Japan, China, you can do very good business there. You can go there personally and meet the suppliers, meet the people who are on the ground doing the things, and you'll be happy, okay? So this has been a good plan of how to hit your target in 7 months to get 2,000 people and bag yourself a cool 100,000 Namibian dollars tax-free. Okay? So I think with those words, let me just end there. May God bless you again. May God show himself mighty on your behalf and help you to get those people. May he give you the grace. May God be with you. May he protect you. Everything that you are doing will be protected in the name of Jesus, okay? So that is me. When you are part of my team, you are covered by prayer. Whether you believe in God or you are an atheist or you don't believe in God, I will still cover you with prayers, okay? And may the blood of Jesus cover all of you guys wherever you find yourselves tonight or this day, even as you sleep, as you wake up. In Jesus' name. Amen. Amen, amen, and amen. Okay, good. So that is me. I'll end here for tonight. Godspeed, please. Bye-bye.